Hey again, everyone. This is Michael with Trackside Trading Cards, where racing meets collecting. And today I thought I would do a short video on how I pack up cards to send to my customers. Um, I think it's good to take good care of how you send cards because it is the reason why you or how you earn good feedback on eBay or any other platform for that matter. So I think if you do a good job packaging and protecting the cards, you got a good chance that everything gets there in one piece and not all monkeyed up. So I've got some supplies here. So what I normally do is I use these Ding Defender or Ding Defend envelopes, cardboard envelopes. They're, I think, 4.5 by 7, something like that. And they've got the self-adhesive on there, which is nice. And I don't know. I used to use white, but I chose black kind of because nobody else does or uses it, and they're the same price on Amazon as they are the white. So that's why I do that, just for fun. And sometimes I'll throw a sticker on the outside, and that looks kind of cool because my sticker has black in it with the checkers and all that. So then I also use bubble mailers, and I have purple ones for some reason. Not sure. I think I bought them for something else, or maybe my wife did. She works for a university, and their colors are purple, so maybe that's how we got them. Anyway, I've been using them because they're sitting around and they're in good shape, so I use those. And kind of the differentiating factor between using the cardboard and the bubble mailer is kind of twofold. If it's a single card or maybe two cards of standard thickness, I'll throw them in one of these cardboard envelopes because they ship nicely that way. If I have, 3 or 4 cards, I'll put them in a bubble mailer, and there's just more give to it and a little more protection because it does bulge a little bit more. Inside the cardboard mailer. So that's what I do. And then if it's a really expensive card, I'll use a bubble mailer just because I feel like if somebody's going to spend the extra money on extra expensive card, I should protect it a little better than just normal. So, you know, usually if it's 20 or above, I'll use a bubble mailer, and below, probably the cardboard. Just depends. Um, and so that's kind of how I decide which to use. So I'll set those aside. Um, I've got a blank mailing label. This is a 4x6, and it goes in um, a nice little printer that I got on Amazon for like, I forget, $36 or something. I guess the camera's having a hard time with the background on both of these. And this is my pretend invoice. There's no information on it, so I don't publicly put somebody's info out on the internet. But same with the label. And then obviously I always use a fresh top loader. And if I've got clean used ones, I'll use that too. But most of the time, I'm just going to use a fresh one and a fresh penny sleeve. And then, obviously, you got to have the card, right? So, so I'll just go ahead and load this and this. I mean, you don't need to watch this, but I'm doing it anyway. But there you go. It's in the loader. Okay. So, also, I forgot, I include a sticker. There's a sticker for you. And then what I'll do too is instead of Scotch tape, I use the blue painter's tape, and to tape the opening shut, especially for thicker cards. It really helps keep it secure inside the envelope. But what I like to do is take and fold a little bit of a tab at the end of the tape and then take it and then just fold it over the back of the card, sealing the opening shut. And that way it's easy to grab, pull it off. Um, I get all kinds of different cards from different kinds of people, and some tape them up really good, and some of them not so good. And some of them use Scotch tape, which is pretty much I hate Scotch tape, so I just usually set the Scotch tape, throw away the top loader, and just load my new card in a fresh top loader. Anyway, normally that's what I do anyhow, no matter how it comes, because a lot of times the residue from the tape is on there. But I've got some actual tape, low tack tape coming from a company with my logo printed on it, and I didn't have it in time for this video. But if you buy from me, you'll be seeing that in the near future. I'll just have that. It's just kind of a little extra touch, just for grins and giggles, I guess. So I'll usually just take and put the sticker on top of the card like that, and then I'll take my invoice and fold it in half, and then in quarter, like so. And then I don't know if it matters or not, but what I'll do is I'll take the invoice and open it up like this, and I will stick the card and the sticker in the very back of it, and then I'll stick it in the envelope that way. And the reason I do that is because on the front is usually where they scan it, and maybe the rollers through the scanner might press harder on the front of it. I don't really know. I'm not a postal expert, but I just feel like it protects the card better. I don't know. I could be wrong. And then I just take that off, fold it over, seal it up. There it is. Take my sticker for my label, plop that on there. Make sure it's adhered really good, and there you go. It's ready to mail, and the process is repeated the same, only with the bubble mailer. What I'll do is I'll take the card, put it in the paper the same way, but I fold it over so that it fits in this, because this is a little more narrow width than the paper, than the cardboard. So that is how I mail my stuff out. I hope people notice the care that I take in it, and if you buy from me, you'll notice that I try to do every one of them that way. Very conscientious of the money people spend, whether it's 89 cents on a card or $89 on a card. I think it's important to provide a good service and do something that protects the cards from being wiped out while they're in the mail. So after that, it's all up to the USPS or whoever I choose to ship through. Normally it's USPS. That's usually the most economical way. But so that's it. That's how I do it. That's how I mail out my cards. And hopefully you'll get some of those in the mail soon. And you can see for yourself that I try to take extra care to protect the cards. So thanks for watching. I appreciate it. I hope you'll like the video and possibly subscribe to the channel. I'll have other tips and tricks as I go along. But I thought this is a simple one and would just be easy to show for everyone to see how I take care of this part of the process. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next video. Until then, happy collecting, everyone.